Hi, Dr. Milky back with another message about feet that hopefully you can use or you can pass along to somebody that you know who might need to hear the message. This one's so important that I both wrote it and now I'm doing a video of it. So if you get it both ways, then you can ignore one or the other. And it's really about, I said to a patient, our feet are not like wine. They don't get better with time. And I looked at my medical assistant, I said, hey, that rhymes. Our feet don't get better with time. They're not like wine, however you want to put that. The bottom line is that our feet don't get better with time and that, things start to happen as we get older. And over 40 is when I see a lot of things happen with feet and weakness of legs that can really play a factor. So I believe there's three main things that we can do to increase the chances of us being mobile and effortlessly moving as we get older, because the last thing we want to do is have our feet, our legs cut down how much we can be active and just really impact our lives in a negative way. Not just physically, but it happens mentally too. And if you've had a foot problem for a long time, it definitely plays on your mental faculties as well. So number one is you want to make sure that any warning light that goes on, you're listening to it, right? I mean, when the warning light goes on in the car, it's not like you just ignore it, but you want to take the car in or figure out how to get it fixed, right? Same thing with your feet. Something starts to hurt for more than just a week. I mean, it's a warning sign that something's not right. So you've got to do something about that sooner rather than later. There's so many conditions that we could solve so much quicker and easier and less expensively if we address them earlier. So you hear me say it all the time, and it's definitely in the top three of the things that I believe are really important for us to be able to go into our 40s and 50s and 60s and beyond with good, healthy feet and stay mobile. Number two is get a foot exam once a year. I mean, it's just such a simple thing, right? Just, whether it's from us or whether it's from your doctor, I mean, just having things checked out, right? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We all know that saying, and it's so true when it comes to our feet. I mean, we don't treat our feet like precious assets like we do our financial accounts. And we should. I mean, we only have two of them, and they've got to stay healthy for us to stay mobile. So just getting them checked out. I mean, just a little bit of money and a little bit of time once a year, even if things are going well, to make sure that we can prevent anything that might might eventually become a problem. And number three is keeping our legs strong and our lower extremities flexible. And this is where you can go on YouTube videos and see things about flexibility and strength, or you can go to a physical therapist, even better, where they can work with you, once a quarter, twice a year, whatever it may be. Wow, it's so invaluable to keep our lower extremities strong, legs strong. I see a lot of dead weight with legs because there's just not that intentionality about keeping the legs strong, and they just kind of get weaker and weaker over time. We've got to use them. We've got to use them the right way, and flexibility of our hips and our knees and our feet and our ankles and all of that is so incredibly important to maintaining that, long-term effortless mobility that we all aspire to. So hopefully those three things have helped in some way. I recommend doing all three. If nothing else, just do one, but get started with something because our feet are way too precious. We'll see you next time.